Welcome to the Lazy River Lodge. This is a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bathroom home on the Little Deschutes River here on Riverview Drive at 53345 Riverview Drive. And this is in the north part of Lapine, and this is a very successful vacation rental. So you can see here there's essentially two parts to the house. It is separated. This area right here is an indoor pool, and it is on 2.73 acres of very private, serene property that is mostly fenced, and it has river frontage. So over 100 feet of river frontage here on the Little Deschutes River, and you can see just how beautiful, serene, and private it is. There's even a little walking trail out there you can see, and then all the way out at the river there's a gazebo and a dock that we'll go take a look at. So there is so much to see here. We'll give you the best tour we can. The property is currently being cleaned after guests right now, so you'll get to see it in its slightly less finished state, but it is very booked, and so we're getting in when we can. So we'll walk you around so you can see everything. It does have these oversized garage bays, so it's a 3-car garage. Much of the home has newer hardy plank siding. Some of the home does still have some older vinyl siding, so you'll see that as we go around the back side. We've got a front yard here. The property is on a septic and a well, and the septic, here's the septic lids. It's on an ATT system, which is why you've got the alarm over here. That's common with an ATT system. You can see next door they've got a cool A-frame neighbor, and then this is all fenced. But yeah, you can see this side does have some of the older vinyl siding, so it's got a bit of buckling and warping, as you can see. So heading on into the property, it is sold completely furnished with all of the decor and furnishings you will see. So this is the mudroom area. So you've got a place to put your shoes, coat closet, and you can see here, welcome to the Lazy River Lodge. This goes into one part of the house that we'll show you in a minute. Hopefully it'll be slightly cleaner, but let's start at the place that really sets this place apart, which is the indoor pool. So yeah, this is what makes this place stand out and why it rents and earns about $130,000 a year is because it's got something that very few properties we see have, and that is, number one, a pool, number two, it's indoors. And so you can see right now it's covered. There is an electronic cover that opens and closes. There are fans in here, there's some ventilation, and it's essentially a wall of windows. So they've done a really good job of outfitting it with life jackets, towels, baby diapers, and pool noodles and toys. And the dehumidifier runs in here pretty much all the time to keep the moisture down. So you can see they do prefer to keep the doors and windows closed, but you've got a really nice deck out here to enjoy the serenity. So nice big table, a few chairs, and then you can see all the way out to the Deschutes River. So there is a bit of wetland down here. You can see the water was high this year, so there's some moisture down there, but as the season goes it will be less and less. So the deck is enormous, and you got stairs down there. It wraps around over here to the other part of the house. So essentially it's like two houses that are connected by the indoor pool. So here's the other part of the deck. You can see got a little couch out here. They've got the heater, and then sometimes Airbnb guests aren't the smartest And there's a little bit of warping on the vinyl siding. So the sellers are aware of that. And if you have questions on how they plan to address that, you can always give us a call. We'll be happy to explain. But they have installed ductless air conditioners on the inside. So there is cooling, ductless cooling on one side and then wall units in the other. We're heading back into the pool area. And we'll go over to the north wing of the house. This is the pool room. It is locked currently, but that's where all the mechanicals are. And this is the garage. So this is not obviously available to guests, but the cleaner is here. So this is where they keep all the supplies, some extra furnishings, lots of stuff out here. And then you come into this area. So this can only be accessed by the pool room for guests. So coming in here, you can see the other thing that sets this place apart, which is a full-on media room. That is a giant screen. There's these enormous couches in here, like kind of couch beds, and big speakers, a projector, and then this is a door to the exterior. So this just goes right out under the deck here, so you can see that. But yeah, super cool. This is another reason why this place rents so well, because how many places do you go to that have their own media room? I'll just show you here the theater room. They have a universal remote, they've got the projector, and lots of information for guests to figure out how to use it all. Directly across from the media room is the half bath. So you got a sink, toilet, and a locked storage area. And then we head up the stairs to the north house. And this is 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms up here, and then there's the half bath downstairs. So like I said, it is currently being cleaned. You'll have to use your imagination to some extent, but you can see you've got the vaulted ceilings, ceiling fans. Here's the desk, so you can plug in and have your remote workstation. They've got a cool setup here for the Wi-Fi, and then couch, big oversized stuffed leather chairs, a breakfast bar here at the kitchenette, so there is no stove in here. There's a full-size fridge, air conditioning in the window, microwave, Keurig, and the sink, and then it's fully outfitted with all the essentials that you would need to run your Airbnb. So you can see lots of things. And this has another deck. So when we were in the theater room, we came out underneath the deck. This is the deck that we were under. And you can see here that from up here, that is the Bachelor. So you can see the Cascades perfectly from up here, and the Three Sisters behind that. So up here, you get another beautiful panorama of the property and a nice big deck. So coming back in, we're at the top of the stairs here. We've got the shower, so glass shower doors, fiberglass surround. We've got a tub, tile floors, toilet, and the vanity with tile around it. And then this is a dark bedroom, but air conditioning is rolling in here. So this is bedroom number 1. You can see this is a queen size bed, really tons of closet space, and light and bright when the drapes are open. Coming across the hall here into the primary bedroom, you can see this has a king size bed. So very spacious area. Couch, sitting area, a TV in here. This is an enormous bedroom. And then this has the primary bathroom with tile floors, so all of this is carpet. We switch to tile. You've got a shower here with glass doors and a fiberglass surround, and dual sinks, a soaking tub here, and then a very large walk-in closet with extra linens, pillows, and all the things that guests would need. And then just showing you here a little bit of extra storage. So they've got some baby stuff in there, and ironing board, and other supplies for the Airbnb. So now we're gonna walk over to the other wing of the house. We are back in the mudroom, and we're going over to the south wing of the house. And so we walk in here, we've got a full bathroom. That is a solid surface. Countertop, tile floors, toilet. You've got a fiberglass shower surround with a shower curtain in here, and some nice decor. Then we come in here to bedroom number 1, and this is a queen size bed. This faces out to the wraparound deck that we just saw. Vaulted ceilings, ceiling fan in this bedroom. And then coming across, we have bedroom number 2. Another queen size bed, and you've got the fun rustic style bed. And all of these rooms do have the ductless mini splits, so for heating and cooling. So first we'll look at the main floor, and then we'll go downstairs. All right, we're coming in the hallway. You can see there's a mini split head up there, and like I said, this is being cleaned, so you can see there's seating here for 4, 8, and 12 people. The house can host up to 14, so there's even some more seating over here. But just a really lovely gathering space, and they've done a nice job of outfitting it so that it looks clean and modern and just like a fun place to hang out. The main living area, kind of the couch area, that's all downstairs. So we already looked at this deck. This is where the couch and the outdoor heater are. We'll just show you because I know this house is big and it can be disorienting. So the grill is out here. That's where the heater melted the siding, unfortunately, but now the heater is screwed down to the deck. So that's where we are, just to get your bearings. And then here is the kitchen area. So your breakfast bar here. They've got a lovely little coffee station with Keurig and a pot, and then all the cups you would ever need. And then here, the fridge, freezer combo. You've got a dishwasher, an electric glass top range, and then a pantry that is outfitted with pretty much everything your guests could ever want or need. Now we are heading downstairs to the main living area of this wing of the house. So stairs are carpeted, coming on down, and this is where it gets super fun. So you've got a foosball table in here, a game table, and a giant leather sectional, and the coolest part of all, if you ask me, the shuffleboard table. This is also a Murphy bed, so the home does sleep even more people than all the beds you've seen. Big screen TV in here. And then over here, this we did list it as a 5-bedroom because there's a queen bed in here and bunks. There is no egress, there is no window, and there is heat, so you can decide if it's a bedroom. Heading outside from the bottom floor, it's another table to hang out at under here, and another one, and the hot tub. So you can see the hot tub out here, and then we'll walk out to the river so you can see all of that. So from the hot tub, just again, getting your bearings. There's the pool room right there, the north house, the south house, the fire pit, and then they've done an amazing job of building a walkway trail that goes out to the Little Deschutes River. So we'll just take you on a little nature walk here and show you the sights and sounds. It's beautiful. I mean, you get ducks, geese, beavers, otters, deer, elk, herons, bobcats. What else have we seen out here? So much wildlife. Bald eagles, lots of ravens, turkey vultures, so much wildlife. Lots of, also a lot of red-winged blackbirds nest along the Little Deschutes River. So we'll take you out there and maybe we'll see one. They put in this walkway here that goes up above the wetlands area. So it's like a little boardwalk to get out here. You can see it's just really a lot of natural vegetation. You'll see bunnies out here that hide in some of the piles of sticks. Wild irises. And here we are at the river, Little Deschutes River frontage. They've got a gazebo here with picnic tables. There's a dock here with Adirondack chairs. And this is a really fun river. I actually just floated it the other day. You can go for hours, you can go for a few minutes. There are some public put-ins and takeouts as well. So it's a great river for fishing. It's a great river for tubing, paddleboarding, kayaking, canoeing. It's great for seeing wildlife like the beavers and otters, the herons. And if you like crawdads, it's also fun for going crawdadding. So here's a view just looking back at the house. So you can see it a little bit from the river. And that is the Lazy River Lodge on Riverview Drive in beautiful La Pine, Oregon. If you have questions about this property, feel free to send us a note. All of our contact information is down below. Thank you.